You are winning. So why doesn't it feel like it? If you can relate to this, you may not be struggling because you're incapable. You may be struggling because you've simply outgrown the container that you're in. Here's what nobody talks about. You can be wildly capable and wildly successful and completely stuck at the very same time. How do you know? Well, maybe you're hitting your numbers and everybody's super jealous of your role and you get the respect of your peers, but you still feel empty every Sunday night. You can see that next move super clearly, but for whatever reason, you can't execute on it. You have expertise that's 10 times your current role, but you still can't articulate your value. So instead of deciding what's next, you choose to manage meh. You know meh, that feeling where everything just feels kind of You may be saying things to yourself like, one more quarter, I'll make a change after bonus season, or when the timing is right. Does any of this sound familiar? Well, I'll tell you what, that was exactly where I was. For years at Google, after every promotion, every accomplishment, something just felt off. I would get bored and feel like I needed to switch roles after a year or 18 months. And at the time, I thought I was just being ambitious. The truth is, I was outrunning the emptiness that comes from being in a role that's not aligned with who you are. I did the exact same thing with drinking alcohol. Yeah, I'm gonna be vulnerable and say it. Alcohol has always been poison for me, always. But over time, my thoughts around expectations and culture made me ignore my body. And instead of breaking up with alcohol, I decided to manage it with all these rules, super complicated, like only on weekends or only on holidays or only on vacation or only before 6, all this craziness. I thought I was being super disciplined, but in truth, I was managing something I needed to break up with. Have you ever been in that situation? Maybe in a relationship that you needed to get out of or needed to end and you just stayed in it, hoping things would get better until you decide to stop managing it and end it. And then things just flow and everything falls into place. The same thing applies to our careers. Here's what I know about you. You already know what you want. You may just be waiting for permission to want it. You already know your next move. You may just be negotiating with yourself instead of making it. Again, it's not a capability gap. It might be a courage gap. And that's exactly where I can support you. My name is Lila Jones, and every week in the Activated Leader newsletter that I write, I share frameworks and things that actually work when life gets messy. It includes stories from leaders who've been exactly where you are, and it gives you the permission. It gives you the permission that you need to go after what you actually want. Because here's the truth, movement creates clarity. The path reveals itself when you make the decision to start walking. The link's in the description. I look forward to seeing you there.